Welcome back, everyone, to Elder Scrolls Online. We're here in Black Marsh, or as I like to call it, Malaria Marsh. And we're here at Hismir doing some quests that we picked up right before I left off in the last video. Looks like our search for the pilgrims is not going to go well. Pilgrims' bodies are still warm. They died very recently. It's like a scavenger hunt, except of corpses. Another dead pilgrim. Her throat was cleanly cut with a blade, and from the damage to her body, she clearly fell from the nearby cliff. Like the others, her body is still warm. Some cutthroats, I guess. Dominions! Minion sure does like to be a problem everywhere. Interesting. And a lit. Thankfully this guy's just kind of out here outside the city. Ooh, that must be where the other, yeah, apparently that's the direction where the other anchor we need to find is.
Any signs of our missing pilgrims? What would the Dominion gain by keeping pilgrims from the trials? It is senseless.
Alright, let's find out what else is going on here. Actually, I want to do this one last, to be honest. So let's find out about these missing relics. Seems like everybody's over on this side. I swear I could angle those right before. Someone clearly ransacked this cart. Upon closer examination, you spot a small piece of ragged red cloth caught underneath a loose nail.
The winds carry strange seeds to Hismir. Will they take root? It happened last night, that's all I know. Why do you bother me? I have troubles. Troubles. I heard a strange noise by her cart. I saw one of my people wearing a red jerkin, and that's all I know. I had nothing to do with it. Whoever it was ran to the east. That's all I know.
Ran to the east. Okay. Oh, okay. There's a torn red shirt buried in the trash pile. Curious.
Destroy us all. Teok, do you make a habit of barging into houses? I know nothing about stolen relics. Now get out of my house. Wait. Some high elf pilgrim offered my tail's weight in gold for those things. But after he saw them, he said they were useless. Take the relics. I want nothing to do with any of this.
Okay.
How dare you allow this to continue?
Apparently Dominion's kind of trying to pick up, see if there's anything of worth around here, it seems like. They seem particularly interested in the relics around and the trials. Oh, I managed to get that jump that time. Very nice.
Did you recover our stolen relics? Our relics stolen by one of our own? He knew their lack of worth to outsiders. Perhaps his egg spent too much time in the shade before his hatching. No matter. It's enough you've returned them to us.
And there we go. Okay. Time to start on the trials of the burnished scales. This should be interesting.
Pilgrim, the trial of the mind awaits below. Your goal is simple. Show you comprehend our past. Communing with the Hiss teaches who we were before, makes us what we are now. To remember our ancestors' deeds is to know ourselves. Learn of our past, and act with what you gain.
Okay. Let's see what's going on down here. Must all warn Awas. The Karithi are nearly upon us. The two Argonians exchange glances, the movement of their dark eyes, a mere flicker of light in the shadows. I'll go, hissed Sanax, and slipped into the murky waters. Judai followed her slow progress. Fires burned at the swamp's edge, creating a thick smoke only Argonian eyes could pierce. Or so he thought. Axes glint and slash. Junet heard a strangled cry, then nothing. Who knew that clumsy dryskins could move so silently? Junet swore oath and eyed the dirt path to the Zamir. It was long and exposed, but he had to warn Awas. They chased Junet down the path, slashing and stabbing, but they made little noise. He was in sight of the Zamir's stone edifice when something grabbed his tail, pulling him to the ground. A Corinthian thug raised her dirty axe to finish him off. He cried out. Then a hurled Corinthian knife buried itself in the thug's throat. Awas emerged from the muck. She retrieved the knife and helped Junet to his feet. How did you know? Gasped Junet, nodding at the Corinthian knife. A lesson from the dreams of the Hiss, murmured Awas. The true legends a foe fight them with their own weapons. Junet stared at Awas, then grabbed the dead Corinthian's axe, then hurried to Zamir. Okay, let me see here. The Karithi axe. So I believe the axe should, in fact, go over to Awas. Yes, that was the correct answer. Okay. So the middle one now. Hunger, thirst, water dripping upon saturated moss. A wound on the history, oozing sap like slow tears, golden light, piercing the darkness like an arrow. Lightning sparks. Betsu blinked several times considering the visions. Why did the Hiss show her the same thing? She wondered if her meditations were any use. She touched the fruit, nudging aside the wind twigs forming its nest. They called it fruit, as it came from the Hiss, but none had ate that hardened lump. This fruit was exceptionally rare, and yet the Hiss wanted her to bring it to Hissmere, to use it somehow. Why are they so important? Betsy asked, turning the dark brown orb in her fingers. She rubbed it softly, marveling at its smoothness, like scales without edges, like an egg, like glass, like Zatstone. Connections jumbled together in her mind, then swirled into the correct order. Unprepared for the onslaught, Betsy cried aloud. The others glanced at Betsy in irritation, their meditations were interrupted by her outburst, and the understanding rippled through them as well. Betsy held the hissed amber aloft and marveled at the simplicity. Slot stones would protect Hismir, but how? Okay, so Betsy, I think, should be the answer here. This one? Yes, okay. And obviously we know the answer to the last one, but we're going to go ahead and read it anyways. Before the Hiss, nothing existed. The Hiss meant everything and provided all. Gerald knew this. Every Argonian knew this. Instinctively from hatching. Why then wouldn't the Hiss speak to them? Did the old story say the Hiss talked to its people? Day after day, Gerald burnt offerings and made sacrifices. He chanted and prayed. He ate little. His efforts concentrated upon renewing the ancient connection between the Hiss and its people. One morning, his wife insisted he eat a full meal. No matter how much you wish it, you cannot feast upon the Hiss itself, she gently chided. Gerald blinked at her words, pierced his thinking. Hiss sap, he cried, touching his forehead to hers of affection. Though no alchemist, Gerald concocted formula after formula. He distilled various ichors, combining each one in various amounts with Hiss sap, tasting them all. Making adjustments, he felt the Hiss urge him on, demanding he break through its silence. Finally, Gerald drank his master decoction. He savored the thick, sweet syrup coating his tongue, studying quietly beneath the Hiss' outstretched bows. His eyes glittered with comprehension. I am your child and servant, he whispered, and the Hiss showed him all things. And so the last one goes in here. And we finished it. Is there anything worth in this area back here? Doesn't really appear so. Two-handed increase, very nice. Always worth getting those increases by looking at the books. So I always tend to go through them when I think about it.
You conquered the trial of the mind. Faster than Captain Hinamo, might I add. Perhaps he's not suited to feats of intelligence. Your next trial is that of the heart, where unnecessary distraction and digression lead to failure. Follow the well-traveled path marked by statuary. Speed is of utmost importance. Nazooks awaits you at the finish. Are you ready?
All right.
Someone, please help me. Someone, please, I need your help. So embarrassing. I twisted my ankle during my trial. Would you walk me back to Hismir? I can't make it alone. So many beasts in this marsh.
Sure. Man, you Argonians sure are slow.
The other one, the elf, he ran right past me. Well, a good deed is its own reward. Thank you. I can make it from here. You have a good heart. I think Nazooks will be pleased with you even though you didn't finish your path. Find him to the southeast.
All right.
I've waited for you. You've undertaken the trial of the heart. Time is meaningless, for the true test lies within your own heart. You willingly failed a task to help someone in need. This was a necessary distraction. The trial of the Fang remains before you. You must fight while at great disadvantage. Bemikas will assist you in your preparations.
Alright, I knew I made the right answer there. Because I'd heard a very similar story to that entire test right there, so...
Another pilgrim? So few today beyond yourself and that Dominion soldier. Are you ready for the trial of the Fang? He finished his trials before you arrived, and is currently in communion with the Hist. He must not be disturbed. I do. It's quite simple. Defeat any of these warriors in single combat to pass the trial of the Fang. Oh, and you must drink poison. Nothing permanent, just something to dull your senses.
Sounds good.
When you feel the poison's fire in your veins, challenge any warrior to single combat. Go prove yourself ready for the Hist.
What? Your sickly pallor comes from root rot poison. Excellent. I accept your challenge, and I offer you the honor of first strike.
Alright, let's do it. Oh, I can't really heal during this. Okay. I understand why it's a very difficult test.
Enough. I yield. You fight like Wamasu.
I see no lingering effects from the root rot poison. Aren't you a hardy one? Yes, and you did it well. Few make it past the trial of the mind, let alone to all 3 trials. They're necessary to prepare one's body and spirit for what comes next. Good. I've prepared Hist sap in the bowl beside me. Drink it when you wish to commune with the Hist. It is different for every pilgrim who drinks the Hist sap. You may speak words or think thoughts that aren't your own. When the Hist shows all it wants you to see, find Kamax A at the highest tier of our pyramid. He'll help you interpret your visions.
Alright, let's go ahead and see how this goes for us. Guess we have to head off this way.
My love, I found the right mixture. You've heard it before, I know, but this time I feel it in my scales. Drinking this will allow all of us to commune with the Hist. We'll regain what our people lost. I guess it's now or never. The Hist is in my mind. So strange. I must...
Curious.
Years of work, and it all comes to this. I almost don't believe it. You should be the one. You communed with the Hist, refined the amber. Placing the Zot stones was enough for me.
Alright.
It worked. Oh, and it's so beautiful. I must tell the others.
And now for the true balance, whatever that is.
Ni ka thringi ar upon us. Quickly,
What is it?
activate the Zot stones. Such power, were it ever to fall into the Kothringi's hands.
Curious indeed. See if I can make my way over here easily enough.
You return. As Root's steward, I must say your vision remains a secret of the Hist and yourself. But for myself, I must ask, what did you see? Zot stones. The Hist may be showing you a way to defend Hismir against some future threat, but I have not heard of Hist Amber in an age. You should speak with Kamaxe. If anyone knows, he will. Gone. Whatever the Hist showed him, he was in a hurry to act. Perhaps his people are threatened as well.
Wonder if perhaps he saw the same thing I did and thought it might be of interest to the Dominion.
The look in your eyes. You've communed with the Hist, I see. You and the Dominion captain make two outsiders in one day. A portent if there ever was one. Fruit of the Hist. Its magic once powered the Zot stones, protecting us from our enemies all those years ago. But the Hist haven't borne fruit in an age. Why do you ask? Oh no. Captain Hinamo also asked about the Hist Amber. Then he left here in great haste. If he possesses any amber, he could use the Zot stones upon the Root Stewards, the Pilgrims, everyone in Histmere. Why would the Hist show him this vision? To ward the Western Ruins. If you find any Hist amber, keep it from Captain Hinamo's hands and return it as swiftly as you can. Should the Dominion plan to capture Hismir for themselves, I must prepare a defense. I pray the Hist amber is lost to the ages. Captain Hinamo must not control Histmir's lost power. The Hist cares not for kingdoms or politics. It shares what we have forgotten. How we use its gifts is our doing.
Yeah, that probably could be better, but it's too late for that now.
You're the one who rooted out that spy and united the Ebonheart Pact.
Hello there. Aha. Ah, pizza time. Hello, good friend.
One side is Hismir will be calm.
And down. Not really worth it replacing, to be honest. Got it. Out of stamina. Yeah, I guess that probably isn't doing too good for you. I couldn't make that. Somehow I didn't get the crocodile's attention. How do I get up from here? Let me see. Was there a way up there? Actually, yeah, it looks like there is.
You have not pleased the Hist today. Rather, you fulfill the Hist's expectations. A subtle distinction, but necessary to comprehend the Hist. You unlocked a secret from our past. One so well hidden we didn't see it ourselves. We'll retain this memory until it is lost once more. Then, in a time of great need, the Hist will reveal your deeds to our descendants.
Oh, I don't have any room in my inventory. Okay.
Hello there. You unlocked.
There we go. Now we need to travel south for sure. Because the last anchor we need to find and map out on our map is off this way. Yep, it's finally appeared. So that's good. And we found it. And it looks like we've also found the last 12 we were looking for off this way as well. So all we need to do is find a world boss, and we're pretty much set. Looks like a way shrine's off this way as well. something off that way. Let's see what's going on over here, though.
Vice Canon Haytamine asked us to watch the southerly approach. The Dominion seemed determined to get to Loriacel, no matter the cost. The Vice Canon took it upon herself to find out why. Vice Canon Haytamine's contingent left to investigate the Dominion presence in Loriacel. A short time ago, Lamia boiled out of the ruins. How can I assist the hero of Ten Mar Walk? Then you must inform Vice Canon Haytamine immediately. She left for the ruins above to scout the aftermath of a battle between Dominion and Lamias. Go quickly and quietly.
Okay. Honestly, I probably should do this one in the corner first, as it looks like it's taking me more northerly from where I was originally heading. So yeah, we'll go ahead and head over here and see what's going on. How many more way trains do we have? Okay, one more apparently. And there were quests over here, at least 2 of them. Though sometimes these starter ones are potentially multiples, which is always kind of weird, but...
It hurts so much. Can't keep fighting. We need help. Our village is under attack.
The swamp. My friends and I were scavenging, as we always do, when the Horvors and Stranglers went mad. There are dangers in the swamp, yes, but we've been dealing with them since we were hatchlings. Something is wrong.
I don't know, but Treeminder Nexith might. He's been in Zalithics as long as I can remember. If anyone knows what's wrong with the swamp, he will. Look for the Treeminder in his hut. He's usually there, consulting with the elders or communing with the Hist. The sooner you talk to the Treeminder, the better. I'm not sure how much longer we can keep these creatures out of the village.
The swamp itself has turned against us. It's the Horvar. They usually feed on small mammals. Clutches have been known to swarm sickly Wamasu. But nothing like this.
They're much larger than normal and more powerful. In days past, if a rot gorge did attack an unwary scavenger, all she'd have to do to break its hold was smack it on the shell with a stick. Now the things cling until you kill them. They're mad.
Alright, sounds like there is indeed an issue going on here. So let's find out what's going on. And it looks like the other quest was in fact a starter for this, because I don't see it now.
The corruption. It's too strong. Who are you? If you're allied with the Daedra, I'll send you back to Oblivion screaming. Kaok, you come at an opportune time, stranger. The Hist must have guided you. Daedric energies permeate the swamp, overwhelming the power of the Hist. I tried to commune with the spirits, but you can see from the state of my hut how well that went. I must perform a ritual of clear sight, but I can't do it alone. I have a potion that must be placed in the ceremonial jars at the base of the stele surrounding the Zanmir. I'd ask my hunters, but most of them are wounded or fighting the beasts. It won't be easy. When I tried the simpler version of this ritual, the Daedric force nearly destroyed me. I can't imagine it will allow you to place the components easily. Be careful in the swamp, especially around the stele.
Okay. Looks like we have some potions to set out.
I need help.
Don't know why he came out. Well, the Stranglers I usually thought would be around, Hello there. I see a quest over here, too. There we go. Let's see what this quest over here is about.
Look out! The swamp creatures have... This is a disaster. Some scavengers are lost in the mire, and I can't spare anyone to go look for them. Any chance you can help me? Zalithix relies on scavenging for its livelihood. Instead of hunting their usual prey, stranglers now attack the scavengers. I'm a scavenger, not a warrior. Look around us. The stranglers attack everything that moves, whether it can resist or not. Can you help the few fighters we have left? Be careful of the Horvors. They're the giant tick-like creatures burrowing through the muck. Usually they're a nuisance, but lately the bloodsuckers have been downright dangerous. They're large, overgrown plants. When threatened, their spiny tentacles grab at you and pull you in. Even experienced scavengers can get caught by them if they aren't careful.
All right. What? I was just helping you out, dude. Ooh, the serpent's off this way. Will this work? Okay. I want that serpent one over there. So that's the last stone I need to find here in Shadowfen. Yeah, it's way off in the distance over here. Unsurprising. There we go. Bit of harvest here indeed. Zalix is a land of scavengers. I think my people subsist like dung beetles or thick birds, picking through the refuse of other cultures to survive. Amid the glories of these ancient ruins, too, I believe the Zamirs and Zal Inix are among the oldest in Shadowfen. If only I could find some sign of our ancestors' artifacts here, but I'm afraid if something did exist, it would have been plundered long ago. Boliv and I set northward tomorrow. Perhaps other unspoiled bounties await. Looks under rocks. Oh, we helped them already before. What's up? You're the one I need to be fighting, not the skeleton. Oh, this does count. I guess we'll find out. Yep, it does. Okay, very nice. Right here. Let's go ahead and get these other ones at the stealer around here. Jeez. Ooh, Dajic pedestal. I already know the recipe though, huh? Last one right over here. Somebody's fighting here, apparently. There we go. Let's talk to Sleeps with Open Eyes first.
Thanks for rescuing our scavengers from those crazed plants. We could still use your help. Well, Nimble Knuckles asked me to ask for your help, if you've got time. A strangler's barb hit Nimble Knuckles, and she dropped her bow in the muck. She's a bit shy about asking you directly. Please look for it. It must be in one of the trash piles. Off by herself around the Zonmir. She's proud of that bow, and its loss affected her greatly. For a scavenger, she's too attached to material things, if you ask me.
Okay, I can look around, I guess. nothing there, I guess. Other ones are over this way, it looks like. Man, these guys are big. I think this guy got bigger. No lock. How about this one? Found it! Hooray!
Is that... Zuth! You found my bow. I thought I'd lost it forever to the mire. When you have so little, everything you have carries meaning. I erect the spine of gratitude for helping me.
Oh, I'm out of stuff again. Great. Okay.
Is that... I thought I'd lost it.
And that belt I'll put on because it's a little bit better than the one I have currently. Okay, let's get this ritual underway.
I heard fighting below. Are you all right? Zuth, I should have known. The stench of oblivion permeates this bog. You placed the potions, though, I can tell. The miasma around each steely has cleared up, at least temporarily. Yes, with the power of the ancients behind me, I can discover the exact nature of our enemy. Perhaps then, we can discover how to cleanse the swamp of its foulness. Stand back. This may be dangerous. Talk to me when I'm done.
Okay.
Spirits of the bog. Creatures of nature. Show me your wounds. Reveal your injury.
We good?
Namira, I revere thee. Namira, I serve thee. The Daedric corruption is strong. I was nearly overwhelmed, but at last I've pinpointed the source. They attack our heart, our soul, our memories. They're attacking our history. We must free it at once. I must stay here to keep the Daedra back. Go to the history, near the center of Zal-Ithix. During my trance, I saw what they did. Namira's minions placed a relic there. It poisons the swamp. Unearth the relic. It's buried at the base of a nearby stele. Once you have it, you'll need to climb the winding road to a tall ritual site that overlooks Zal Ithix. There, you should be able to use it to stop Namira's minions. Namira is the Lady of Decay, the Daedric Prince of spirits and shadows. She's the patron of vermin and squalor. She wants to extend her influence over Zal Ithix. The relic is the key to open that door, but you can use it against her minions. In my vision, I saw the Dremora react to the relic. They are terrified of it, of what it can do. The same energies it uses to corrupt our history can be turned upon Namira's minions. Wield it, and you can destroy them.
Okay, let's do it. Namira's hand.
Mortal worm, get away from there! You're the mortal who's interfered with my creatures in the bog, aren't you? Don't bother to tell me your name. You won't need it if you continue to trouble me. Who am I? You could not hope to comprehend my true nature, filth. Think of me as an aspect of the Lady of Decay and rightful ruler of all spirits. I claim this land and all within it. None may defy me. Those cold-blooded primitives fell once. They can fall again. I will show them that their spirits of the Hist are pale shadows compared to me. Now, leave my hand where it lies. Abandon your foolish quest. What help can you give them, mortal? I cannot strike you down, but my minions are more than enough for the likes of you. Even those foolish Hist worshippers recognize that. They won't even approach this part of Zal Ithix. What? How did he know? Mortal, if you attempt this, my creatures will overwhelm you. Nothing will stop me from taking Zal Ithix.
Half expected a sky shard to be off that way, perhaps, but I guess not.
Abandon this foolishness, and you may yet live.
I guess the AoE sealed off my magic, I guess. Or not? I don't know what happened there then. Hello there. Hello there. Where did... Oh, there you are. $130,000 gold. We're getting up there. We're gonna get another 10,000 here with the monthly going on. Somebody just left off from the direction we were heading, so I think they're... Probably the Daedra have been killed up this way, I imagine. Nothing on our way here.
My lesser minions barely slowed you down. I'm impressed. But you're too late. I've already begun the ritual. Once it ends, my corruption will spread throughout Zal Ithix. Only if I give you time to use it. Come forth, my corruption. Be manifest and destroy this worm.
Guess I have to disrupt the ritual instead of worrying about that guy. Yep, looks like it went down that way. Ooh, Sky Shard. Oh, that's down there. I'll get it in a second.
You've done it. Namira's been defeated. Look, the miasma is clearing. A few Dremora still lurk along the road, but their hold on Zal Ithix is broken. When you banished Namira's corruption, you allowed me to reconnect with the Hiss throughout Zal Ithix. There is still work to be done, but thanks to you, we can now complete the cleansing. Thank you. He will be remembered. The source of the corruption is gone. Our swamp is whole once more. Thank you again. You are welcome to stay in Zal Ithix, of course. We've still got some cleaning up to do. I recommend you avoid the high road, though. There's still Dremora lurking there. You might explore outside Zal Ithix. I understand there's some ancient ruins nearby, between here and Hismir.
Well, we came from Hismir, so we don't have to worry about that. Well, we got our third Sky Shard and got another skill point. Now we have even more armor. At this point, we've have to head north. I'm pretty sure if we head off towards that way, to that quest, it's going to be the end of it, basically. I think I may not have a direction to go here. I need to head this way, that's why. I should get up my mount. That'd probably be a lot faster, I think. 110% speed's faster than 100, so... Oh, hello there. Well, I mean, I could, Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of those. We got all those. Anchors, 1, 2, 3. Got all those. World bosses, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the last one's going to be in the western area somewhere. That's the only one we're missing out of the 3 things we're looking about for. I think at this point I want to go back to Stormhold for the moment, and actually there's a way shrine really close by, so use that. Basically I have to go back to Stormhold and sell off whatever I can, research whatever I can. But we are getting fairly close here to the end, I'd say, here. Let me look around here. Oh, we're right next to the stable, so we can go ahead and get that.
We don't get a lot. Slept straight through the night. Feels like the first time in forever.
Make sure you don't sleep away another morning, or you will be short a job.
Yeah, we have to go off to the east. Well, my east, not the compass's east.
Any time I can cheer when a dark elf dies, I'll do it. Especially
Okay, let's see here. Oh yeah, there's a percentage off of the rates now, though it's kind of eh. Okay. Quite a few sword things, apparently. Also, I'm missing clothing, right? I think clothing? Oh no, I'm pretty sure I did clothing. Yeah, I did clothing. I'm missing woodcrafting. Enchanting table. Where is the woodcrafting? Did they not have a woodcrafting station here? Yeah, they have a woodworking station here. Aha, here it is, okay. Well, I don't even have anything for the woodworking station to do, so... bank. That's what I need to do.
I saw the keeper in town not too long ago. He looked so sad.
Didn't you hear? The hatching almost didn't happen.
I think what he thinks.
Your riches will be well.
Materials, that's what I need. Okay, that took my inventory down a bit, thankfully. Alright, I think that'll be it for us here. Next time we'll be heading off towards the west there and probably filling out that little bit of area still left. I think I'll probably save the zone quest for last. In any case, hope to see you guys in the next video.